Hi there, Denny here from our stateroom on the Disney Dream. My hubby and I are enjoying a Disney Cruise Line vacation and having a great time, and I am taking y'all along with me. I am so excited to be able to share some of our experiences here on board with you. And so if you have any questions about dining here on Disney Cruise Line and exactly how that happens, and what the other not table service, so counter service, buffet options are, adult exclusive dining locations, you have found the right place. We're going to cover it all from stem to stern in this video. This video is sponsored by Give a Little Whistle Travel. First things first, here on Disney Cruise Line, they have made it part of their trademark and their brand to offer rotational dining. So when it comes to your dinners in the evening, you can rest assured that you'll have your own team of two, so a server and assistant server, who will travel with you among 3 different table service restaurants throughout your cruise. They'll get to know you, they'll know your names, your favorite drink to have with dinner, all that jazz. They'll know you well. And each evening is different regarding the menus. Sometimes if you're taking longer than a 3-night voyage, you'll be in one restaurant twice. And so you'll have one menu one time and a second menu the second time that you visit that restaurant. Everything is on rotation, so you travel to a different one. And it's so much fun getting to explore those menus. Now, the first of the 3 that we'll cover today, actually I've already covered it just a little bit in our embarkation day video. So that link will be down in the description box. So I was going to say, so go back, wait till this video is done, and then go back. You'll see what Animator's palette here on the Disney Dream looks like. It is an animation workshop that comes to life. Nemo and his friends appear. Turtle Talk with Crush adjacent. And then also, if you are there in a second evening, you'll have Animation Magic, where you're going to be able to be the animator during your dinner. Tonight, we'll be dining in Enchanted Garden. So it's all things green and lush, princessy, and as the evening goes on, the dining location transforms from the ceiling and the light fixtures and everything. So dusk falls on the restaurant, and then by the time your meal is done, it is evening. And then there's Royal Palace. Here on the Dream, it's called Royal Palace. On the Fantasy, it's called Royal Court. And we'll also take a look upstairs at all the dining locations there, including Cabanas, the flagship buffet. We're out of the theater. We've seen Beauty and the Beast, and it's time to go to dinner. We have second seating, so there's 2 separate seatings here on Disney Cruise Line. First seating is around 5:15 and second seating 8:15. And my family, we've always loved second seating. It just kind of fits for our schedule, for how we want to do a cruise, for the fact that we don't want to come back to the ship early, get cleaned up, and then get to dinner. We'd rather have the entire day in a port and then come back, get cleaned up, and have it late. Yes, it is late, but we like it that way. So the atrium has happened, and we're headed to Enchanted Garden, which is down on deck 2. Let's go. If you're curious about your dining rotation, you can find that in the DCL Navigator app, which is something that you need to download before you hit the ship, that's for sure. You'll also find your table number in the app as well. Here we are outside of Enchanted Garden. Let's head on in. All right, hello, sir. How are you? Hello, Even. How are you? All right, look how pretty this is. Okay, we're going to follow Even to our tables. We are table 58, And here we are. Thank you so much, sir. Hello, Sean. Sean from India and even from Serbia. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Sean's favorite restaurant, Enchanted Garden. Thank you. So each of the 3 rotational dining locations are going to be highly themed. And remember, I told you in the stateroom that this is kind of a la princess aesthetic. So it's going to be a garden, obviously, and it falls into dusk, and then later in the evening, those flowers will actually continue to open. Beautiful. So you're on a cruise. You're expected to eat and to eat a lot. So you can pick an appetizer, a soup, or salad, and then, of course, your main course and a dessert. Here's the thing. If 2 appetizers sound really good to you, you get to choose 2 appetizers. They'll bring them out to you. They really just want you to have the most magical dining experience you can, and they're going to make it happen. Right down to 2 entrees. Yes, friends, if you would like 2 entrees, they're going to bring it out to you. Oh, thank you. All right, so Eben brought me a Shirley Temple with me not even asking, because he knows. Because, hello, your serving team gets to know you really well. This is what I like to have with my dinner here. So your server will make their own recommendations on what they believe to be the best items on the menu. And I will just let you know, if you're coming to Enchanted Garden, you cannot go wrong with that sea bass. Thank you so much. Oh, cucumber roll. Thank you so much. Cucumber roll. My appetizer has arrived. I was just getting ready to say, in each of the 3 restaurants, you will be served a roll of bread of that for that evening that goes along with the meal. They'll also have a plain roll in the basket as well. They'll bring you butter and a dipping sauce of the day. Today's is a garlic hummus, which really is the best one that we've had in the 3 restaurants this cruise. So, let's see. Bon appetit. One of the first tastes on the palate is cilantro. So if you don't like cilantro, you'll want to skip this one. I like cilantro. For those who have kiddos who will be coming along and cruising along with you, please know that there is a kids menu. For every restaurant, there's a kids menu. There'll be some kiddo options, and then there'll be other kiddo options that are more akin to, like, lean toward, a little wink and a nod toward the restaurant, the dining location that you're in. Another thing that you want to keep in mind, if you look at all the choices and you just go, yeah, I'm not feeling like any of these 5 entrees tonight, there are lighter note options. So there's a slow roasted chicken breast. There's usually filet on there. There's usually fish on there. So there are just a few options, plus a couple of vegetarian options, and a lighter note option that will rotate according to the dining location. Here's another thing. This is big. When I said that first seating starts around 5:15 or second seating around 8:15, you'll want to check that app, know your time. So our time is 8:15. You want to show up to the restaurant on time. You don't need to be early. There will be a massive amount of people waiting outside of a restaurant who are early. There's no need for that. However, you do want to be on time. These dining experiences are really timed out, and so you want to make sure to be there when you need to be there so that your serving team can get you each course in a very prompt fashion. Also, harkening back to that whole thing of you can order 2 things if you want 2 things, you can actually say, if you don't enjoy something that you've ordered, you can tell your serving team and they'll make it right. They want you to be happy. This is very important to them. This is your cruise vacation, and they want you to feel like it's been an excellent one. Holy Wow. Thank you.
You want some pepper?
No, thanks. I'm fine. Thank you. Look at this wedge salad that just arrived. This is the romaine wedge. It's got tomatoes, spiced croutons, and like a more viscous Thousand Island dressing. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, very Thousand Island forward, but really good. Nice and fresh. Wonderful. Okay.
Just getting you the
Oh, wow. The pork medallions, friends. Oh, sea bass. Can I hold your plate, please? Look at this sea bass. It is delicious. Oh.
Chicken from India.
Okay, chicken from India. And what's it called?
It's
the butter
chicken. Oh my gosh, the butter chicken. There's a butter chicken.
Connections.
You are magic.
Wow, thank you, son.
I was waiting to have put this order for you.
I love this.
That's,
I'm glad
It's
that you
butter
didn't follow tonight.
chicken.
yes.
So if you go follow tonight, you're gonna miss this one.
Oh, yeah.
But it was today. We have to wait.
Sean has brought us butter chicken. Look at that. And it has a pita, a couple of pitas with it, and rice. We get to have butter
Are
chicken.
you enjoying main course?
Yes, it's delicious. I love it. So, Brian just brought up a point that I really wanted to make. Get to know your serving team, and they will just open up. I mean, most of them are already open in front of you anyhow. Like, they just want to knock your socks off. But ask them questions. Get to know them. And they may end up being friends for a long time for you. We have a server that we have had for our family 4 or 5 times, and we talk about him all the time. He's not on the ship right now. His name is Sampong. I know a lot of you know Sammy. He goes by Sammy. But just like Sean just brought this our butter chicken out of nowhere. Like, we didn't order the butter chicken. Butter chicken isn't on our menu. He has brought butter chicken. It's so cool.
But he's from India, and we've been talking
Yes.
about Indian cuisine all week.
Yeah, there is Indian food on, there's dal, an Indian dish, on the Let the Magic Begin menu. And we had it the other night. It was so good. So yes, we've been talking about Indian food, the 3 of us. And so he's brought this out to surprise us. So you can see the sky is changing behind me here and across the restaurant. So it's looking darker.
You're still working on your meal?
I am still kind of picking at it.
Absolutely
Yes.
fine. We'll be
Thank
right
you
back.
so much.
Thank you.
And we just had the most delightful conversation with that man, with Ivan, asking him about Serbia and his favorite food. He actually gets to go on vacation here soon, so this contract will wrap up. He'll get to go home, enjoy his favorite foods, ski in the mountains as he loves to. I mean, what a great conversation. Please talk to your serving team. Brian's reminding me. He's encouraging me to fill in some details here. So when I say go on vacation, it's that their contract, which is generally 4 to 5 to 6 months in length, comes to an end. And so they get to be away for a few months, and then they'll pick up another contract and come back or change ships or whatever. But yeah, he gets to go back to Serbia. And now we know a lot about Ivan and Serbia, which is a wonderful thing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's pretty.
Desserts.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got the chocolate garden torte with the coffee creme, which I'm excited about. Can I show this, Brian? All right, he got the sticky date pudding, which he loves a good sticky date pudding. Smells good.
I have a sticky date.
Yeah. Yes, you do. Fudgy, the coffee creme adds a lovely note to it. I actually really like that. I also like that it's not ginormous. What I typically get, and there are beautiful desserts to be had on Disney Cruise Line. I just like a Mickey bar. They'll bring, you know, any kid of any age a Mickey bar here on DCL, and they'll even put chocolate sauce and sprinkles, Mickey sprinkles on it if you want. I don't want any of that. I just want the Mickey bar straight up. The dinner is done, as is dessert here in Enchanted Garden, and night has fallen, as you can see in the sky behind me, and the little flower lights are all the way open, which is always nice and pretty. Just one final thing. The second to last night of your cruise, your assistant server and server are going to talk to you about the excellent level of service that they have given to you throughout your cruise. Now, if you've had any hiccups, when the hiccup happens, please tell your serving team so that they can correct it. They can have a chance to make sure that it's excellent the rest of your cruise. Because on the last night of your cruise, you are going to be given a QR code, which opens up a survey with a quadrillion questions on it. I wish DCL would shorten that survey, but nonetheless, the survey is going to ask you about your overall dining experience, and then it's going to kind of drill down and ask about your serving team. So there are choices that you can say either excellent, very good, good, or poor on that survey. And really and truly, the serving team is working for an excellent rating. So if there's anything during your cruise that isn't excellent, please give them a chance to correct it and to make it so. Because anything other than excellent, so very good, good, and poor, is a detriment to them. So the way that Disney grades that survey, it's got to be excellent or nothing at all. And actually, when guests give that feedback, those excellent ratings, the serving teams can actually reap rewards like extra time off or a special experience here on board. So it really truly is paid attention to. The surveys are super important, and your serving team wants to make sure that your time on board is excellent. Now, I'm going to be able to show you a little bit of Royal Palace as well, so that you kind of get a feel for the environment and the aesthetic. And then tomorrow morning, you and I are headed to breakfast in Cabanas, and we'll also take a look at those counter service options so that you've got a good feel for what the dining is here on board. Good morning. It is time to go take a look at Cabanas, which is the main buffet here on board. It's on all of the ships except for the Wish class ships, where you will find a Marceline Market. First things first, if you are just looking for a quick cup of coffee, cup of tea, a soda in the morning, you'll find beverage stations, self-service beverage stations, to either side of Cabanas. So there's one over my shoulder here, and there's one over my shoulder here. And we're about to go take a look at it on our way in to the buffet. Okay, here's one of those stations here. You have all the soda you can want, except if you like Coke Zero. Right now on the Dream, it's only on one station. So you got to find that one. There's your coffee, your hot tea, your milk, all of the hot tea choices there, creamer. That is so much fun to roll. If you just want a plain cup of coffee, like straight up cup of coffee there, put that creamer in, you'll be good to go. It's so good. All right, and this is Cabanas. Cabanas has two different entrances and two different sides. They are mirrored, so same thing on both sides. Now, one hint and tip. The one to the left is always less crowded. It just is. It's us human beings. So today we're an out-sea day, so you'll have lunch being served up in Cabanas and breakfast from 7:30 until 10:45. And right now it's 8:25 on our sea day. Before we go into Cabanas, let me show you one other dining item. This is Vanellope's Sweets and Treats. You'll find one of these on the Wish and the Treasure. It's not Vanellope's, it's a different a different theme. On the Wish, it's all inside out characters. But you'll also find one on the Fantasy. This is an upcharge ice cream place. They have gelato, they have ice cream, they'll make sundaes, and it's really delicious. I highly recommend it. Here we go into Cabanas. Good morning. First things first, we need to wash our hands. Everybody gets to do that. I'm going to walk you through the buffet. I came up nice and early to try to not get in anyone's way. All right, first things first, we have buttered asparagus, creamy scrambled eggs, grilled link sausages, and then pork bacon. We have poppy seed muffins, chocolate chip muffins, bran muffins, and blueberry muffins. We have chocolate puffs, apple pastry, custard pastry, and cinnamon rolls. Croissant, both plain and multigrain. And then you have pre-toasted sliced white bread, wheat bread, bagels, and English muffins. Really nice if you want to just build your own sandwich. They've also done it for you. Blueberry pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes, buttermilk pancakes, and the ever-popular Mickey waffles. Those little babies, hot commodity around here, and they have plenty of them. All your condiments here, so jams and jellies, peanut butter, butter, whipped cream, dulce de leche, friends. Yes, let that sink in for a moment. An entire tub of dulce de leche. And then your strawberry compote, which is what I like to put on my Mickey waffles. Southern Eggs Benedict, so you'll see it's got some pulled pork. They'll do a different Eggs Benedict every day up here. So, and then plain and also ham. Pretty cool. And then we've got more scrambled eggs, creamy scrambled eggs. We've got fried hash browns, sauteed mushrooms, and grilled tomatoes. These two together are my favorite cruise breakfast. Scrambled eggs with sauteed mushrooms. Go figure, I don't even know who I am, but that's who I am on a cruise. If you are a vegetarian, just a heads up that everything is marked with a green sign if that is a vegetarian option. So again, you'll see things start to kind of double here. Turkey sausage, turkey bacon, Mickey churro waffles. Friends, we have churro waffles this morning. I have not seen these yet. Look at those things. Delish. I will be having one of those. There's the duplication of things. So we've got more scrambled eggs, bacon, and the like. We also have roasted potatoes, baked beans, and then corned beef hash there in the back. Now over here on the side, we have cream of wheat, and we have oatmeal. Actually, it's grits this morning. Grits. I love cream of wheat, but those are grits. And oatmeal. We're going to pop back over here. Forgive me. It's kind of just a cold cuts, salmon, that kind of thing. And then we'll have a fried rice. This is an egg fried rice, congee with tofu, miso soup, tofu, and chili flakes and green onions and things. Right there. Now across from here, this is where you can get your yogurt. So I like to kind of start in the middle here with the yogurts. They have plain yogurt and strawberry yogurt. They have pre-packaged yogurt as well. You can grab your milks, all of the cereal, your little heart desires, which is fantastic. And then I'll grab yogurt and then add in all these toppings. They have muesli here, so if you like a Bircher muesli, you'll find it here. And then all the toppings. For me, it's banana chips, it's granola, and it's golden raisins. Yum. Okay, if we continue down the way, you'll find a few other things that should not be missed. So we've got fresh fruit, and then we've got yogurt sundaes, like little parfaits that they've already made for us, which are really, really cute. strawberry yogurt, Berkshire muesli, pomegranate yogurt,
Strawberry, granola, and the smoothie.
and then some smoothies. Again, here's that cold cuts station. There are duplicates here. They want to keep us moving through things. Smoked gravlax and salmon. Breads, soft rolls, hard rolls, sesame rolls. Ooh, chocolate pound cake and orange pound cake. They actually have crispy beef steak there in the back. There's your poached eggs all on their own. Fantastic. So we have crispy, creamy scrambled eggs, cheese omelet, ham and cheese, and a Denver omelet. We have more of those Mickey churro waffles. Oh my stars. And then donuts, which Cameron at 9 years old could not get enough of. My son, when he was 9, load them up, baby. He would get them for all of us. Good morning. Good morning. We also have an espresso machine here. So if you need anything in the way of espresso, you can get that here. Cold brew as well. The thing is, this is for an additional charge. So if you get anything from the fancy coffee area, that will be an additional thing. But it's kind of nice, the little bar that they've got set up back here. And friends, that's it. That is Cabanas, and that's the experience. Now at 8:25 on a sea day, after a day at Castaway Key and Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, we have some people sleeping in, and they really kind of hype that the night before. Oh, you can sleep in tomorrow, that kind of thing. And, and just messaging that goes out, which is great. Sure, sleep in. But it's starting to get a little hopping up here, but you can find a ton of tables. In fact, let me show you the tables real quick. There are some nice tables that are actually outside. That's traditionally, like our family of 6 loved to sit outside, still does, but also we love some air conditioning. And if you love some air conditioning, you will find plenty of tables inside. But as you can see, they start to get, packed, especially the tables by the windows. The amazing crew members here will make sure to clear everything off as soon as you're done. They'll remove some plates. They'll ask if that's okay. You are welcome to sit there as long as you want, but they will start to make room if they're able to. So by the time you and I get through the buffet, we should be a-okay. There is nothing better than waking up on a Disney cruise and getting a hearty good morning from all the crew members, no matter where you go. It's so much fun. There's another place you and I need to discover, actually 2. So we're heading there now. That's Cabanas. Now, embarkation day at Cabanas is crazy. Way back in the day, it was called Topsiders on the Magic, but same thing, literally the same thing. Buffets, 2 sides, and I had never been on a cruise before, and our very first cruise, we came up to the buffet for lunch, embarkation day lunch. It was so crazy, I could have gone home at that point. I remember asking Brian, wait a second, is every day like this? Is this the way it's going to be? And of course the answer is a hearty no, thankfully, but it does get crowded. Now if you're looking to avoid all crowds, you just want someone to serve you, that's where you go to the table service restaurant. Every day there will be a table service location that serves breakfast. You can sit down, choose from a menu, and it's a really nice way to start the day. We're going to go take a peek at that. Continuing on the tour, we are on the same deck as Cabanas. We walked right down, and we found ourselves at the counter service area. Now, it is early in the morning, early-ish, and so it's closed. But around lunchtime, this place will be hopping, and I'll give you a little quick look at what you can have for lunch if you want counter service options. Another thing is, definitely look and find out if a lunch is available at a table service restaurant, if that's what you're wanting. Everything will be in your app. Everything's always in the app. Just a quick break before I dig into my Mickey churro waffle here. To say a huge shout out and thank you to sponsor of this video, Give a Little Whistle Travel. Give a Little Whistle Travel is a team of Disney fans who are also trained and authorized and ready to help you plan your Disney vacations. Whether it's here on DCL or it's Disney Vacation Club, any of the parks, like, they are here to help you. So reach out to them today at givealittlewhistle.com. You can also give them a ring. They would love to set up a 30-minute consultation with you at no obligation to you. Listen, walking onto the Disney Cruise Line ships, when you book with Give a Little Whistle, you'll get to walk on with an onboard credit in your account, which can go to literally anything here on board. It's the best. So reach out to Give a Little Whistle Travel and let Deb and her team make some magic for you. Thanks so much, Give a Little Whistle. Back to the dining. We are down on the main floor now, here in the lobby atrium. They have things marked off because they're getting ready to do the big princess gathering. So if you have a kiddo who loves princesses, please make sure they do not miss that. Go straight across, you'll see Royal Palace. That's your table service location for breakfast. And we'll go take a quick peek. Good morning. Good morning. So, some of the things that are offered here at breakfast: omelets and egg whites, a DCL Express breakfast, that Southern hash, that I highly recommend. The French toast, there's a crepe. Goodness, there's everything. There's fruit, and see, you've got some additions you can add on. But plenty of everything, yogurts and parfaits and everything else. So this is what breakfast looks like here at Royal Palace. It is just wonderful. Servers, some of the same servers that you see at dinner time are here at breakfast, and will seat you, and it's just, as you can tell, quieter. I want to say it's nicer, but it's just an easier, more gentle way to wake up here on your cruise day. That being said, if your kids need their Mickey churro waffles and everything else, upstairs is the place to be. That's Royal Palace, same as Royal Court on the Fantasy, and there'll be a table service location, possibly 1923, on the Wish class ships that are serving breakfast. But you'll be able to tell again in the app. During the day, you will see ice cream here, self-serve ice cream. Not open yet. Again, it's early. This is a bar that also has smoothies, but also an upcharge. And then this is the adult-only area. Cute. We have a dragon today. Every morning we have a new fancy, uber fancy towel animal here. I think that's a dragon. This, friends, is Cove Cafe. It is a coffee house that is the best thing on sea. So you can come in and get complimentary treats. So croissants, that cranberry slice is quite good. Cupcakes and cinnamon rolls. And then you can get lattes, mochas, everything. And it's so lovely. And I've done some work from that area over there. edited a video over there the other day. But here's the bar. Back later today for a latte. This is just the most just lovely place, really and truly. So drop the kids off in kids programming and come up here and have yourself a coffee. Charge it to your stateroom. It'll be dollars well spent on your sanity and your vacation. Last thing is to look at the counter service offerings, so we'll do that at lunch. Heading just around the corner from Cove Cafe, we're going to go back around to the counter service area. Everything is open now, and I just want to give you a quick peek. So everything is Cars themed here. This is Fillmore's Favorites. So sandwiches, fresh fruit, salads, and such here. One of the big things to come in is Ramon's Cantina. This is a la Donald's Cantina on the Wish. So it's bowls and tacos and such, all fresh. It's fabulous. Had it yesterday. This is Tomater Grill. This is where you can get grilled chicken, burgers, hot dogs, and chicken tenders. And then we've got Luigi's Pizza. And it's quite good. It's like it's a basic pizza, but it's actually really tasty and comes in handy when you really need it. And they've even got a margarita pizza today, so that's pretty cool. So again, as we continue down this deck 11, we are going to come across Cabanas again. Remember, we were there earlier this morning. Well, because it's an at-sea day, it's also open for lunch, and I'm just going to give you a peek in there, unless it's too crazy, in which case we will use our imaginations. We'll find out. You know the drill. We're going to wash our hands. So here at lunchtime, they start things off with pizza. So from pizza outside to pizza inside, pepperoni pizza, Italian smoked sausage pizza, meatball pizza, toppings for those pizzas. Got mac and cheese, chicken tenders and french fries. We've got chicken pot pie, sticky rice, and cut corn. This is a pasta station today. Rolls. And then we've got steamed codfish fillet and Napa cabbage, egg fried rice, daikon carrots and bok choy stir fry with ginger sesame, grilled tilapia with lemon and herb butter, French fries, chive and sour cream mashed potatoes, grilled pork loin, and then assorted sauteed mushrooms, garlic, and shallots. Marinated yogurt, lemon chicken, and pineapple salsa, and then buttered broccoli and carrots. Here we've got that same cold cuts station, so mortadella, but we've also added in sliced ham as well, so that's neat to see a Serrano ham going on there. And then sliced Gouda, and then a little avocado wrap, turkey bacon avocado wrap, chicken tenders, and french fries here at the end. Now across the way we have salads. We now have mixed garden salads with radishes and then eggs and chicken there, and then just a mixed garden salad there. And then we've got the same here. And then that one has the addition of quinoa, olive, feta cheese, and nuts. We've got peel and eat shrimp, and then crab claws as well. Cookies can be found down here, along with ice cream, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate, and then coconut rice pudding. Tarts and all sorts of things, carrot cake, panna cotta, and fruit salad as well. That looks intriguing. Wow. Fresh fruit. This is the South Asia station today. So you've got a little bit of everything here, from plain basmati to masala to biryani. Hello, how are you today?
Thank you.
Good. I'm doing well. Thank you for all that you're doing.
You're welcome.
This is wonderful. We've got shrimp curry, chicken tikka masala, tandoori lamb leg. Wow. And a chutney, mint chutney, and raita. And then we've got focaccia, 3 different kinds, from garlic and spring onion to cherry tomato. And then more rolls as well. As you can see, it's less slammed here right now. It is an at-sea day, so families may not be ready for lunch till right now. It's almost 1 o'clock right now, and lunch goes until 2:30 today. Lots of seats. This is Royal Palace. Always so beautiful. I love the new costumes.
Okay, just try to imagine you are the royal and we are serving you.
Oh.
Royal family, that's why we.
I feel underdressed.
I
now.
love that.
That's okay.
Hello. Hey, Sean. Hello, Goose. Hello.
Table number again, sorry.
58. This is us. Thank you so much, Joshua. Thank you. Well, hello, Sean. There he is. Yay!
Do you remember the costume?
Okay, I am back on land and here in my home studio, and I wanted to say one other additional thing about the dining, one element of dining on Disney Cruise Line. It's something that you've paid for with your cruise fare, and it's something that I think you absolutely 100% should take advantage of. It's room service. So room service is on other lines sometimes not included. Here, you've paid for it. Room service is absolutely free. There are a few things like canned sodas, specialty coffees, stuff like that, that you will need to pay extra for. It's all listed there in the app when you're on board. But all the entrees, the appetizers, listen, you got to have the all hands on deck. Are you even on Disney Cruise Line if you haven't had the all hands on deck cheese platter? It's changed over the years, but listen, when you have a hankering for cheese, it's awesome. And a lot of families would say their cruise hasn't started until they get an all hands on deck. You can do everything from a continental breakfast, like favorites kind of thing, cold favorites. They'll give you a little hang tag that is in your desk drawer in your stateroom, and then you can mark what you would like on that little hang tag, and approximately the time, it's half-hour windows, that you'd like that food to arrive to your room, and like magic, it will arrive if you hang that hang tag on your stateroom door before 3 a.m. Now, it's things like cold cereal, it's a bagel and cream cheese, it's toast, it's English muffins, it's fruit. So we definitely did that several times during our cruise, because you don't have a coffee maker or a tea kettle in your room. I know a lot of cruise lines do that. Disney Cruise Line does not. And so if you want your coffee ASAP, I like to have a cup of hot tea as I get ready in the morning. It magically arrives there. The room service team will bring it, and you can even ask for juices, milk, stuff like that for the kiddos if you've got kids with you. One thing to note with room service, you do want to tip. Generally, it's a few dollars, so again, bring some dollar bills with you for your cruise so that you feel equipped to be able to give that gratuity when that cast member brings it to your room. And they will walk into your room and they will set it down on a surface for you, all that. It's really nice. One other thing about room service, get the burger. Please get the burger. We had a very late lunch in the stateroom one day, and I got the burger and it was fantastic, fantastic. So please get that. Another thing to bring up in the area of dining is that of adult exclusive dining. So On every Disney Cruise Line ship, there are going to be a couple of opportunities, a couple of venues for you and I and as adults to dine in. Now, these are very hard to get reservations a lot of times, whether it's for PALO or PALO Steakhouse on the Wish class ships, or Lumiere on the Wish class ships, or Remy's on like the Dream and the Fantasy. Listen, those can be very hard sought, hard fought over reservations. So on our latest cruises on the Dream, we were unable to get a PALO brunch reservation. That's like the creme de la creme. Everybody wants to have it. And while it's different now than before the pandemic, watch my review, okay? It'll be linked down in the description box. PALO brunch really is what everybody wants. We were unable to get a reservation for our first part of our cruise for PALO brunch, but we went on board. First thing that you do on embarkation day, first thing that I like to do, is go downstairs and talk to, or go to wherever it is, for dining reservations and special requests for the adult exclusive dining. So they actually had a reservation available for PALO brunch, so we were able to take it. It was fantastic. Watch the video. But please know that even if you cannot get that reservation ahead of time, hang in there and go and talk to someone. We have had cruises where we've not been able to get a reservation for PALO, but thankfully we just had both PALO brunch and PALO dinner. It was delicious. And we also did the Remy dessert experience. I'll have that video out soon, so keep an eye out for that. You can start to make those reservations or try to find those reservations when you have paid for your cruise in full. Once that happens, you can click on the app and just start trying to make those reservations. You never know what's going to be available. Quick note, Platinum and Pearl, so starting at the Platinum level, everyone who is Platinum gets a complimentary meal at PALO, whether it is brunch or dinner. If you want to order from the a la carte menu, they'll give you $50 of credit toward whatever you choose. So just know that once you get all those cruises under your belt, it starts to pay off just a little bit more with a complimentary meal at PALO, which is always a good thing. These places are beautiful and, in my mind, worth the money that you that you will spend to go there. They are an upcharge. So Remy, upcharge. Same with PALO. So just keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind the dress code. Those adult exclusive dining locations do have a dress code that you do want to adhere to. It's worth putting on something pretty and fancy and fun for your meal, because the experience inside is pretty fantastic. One additional thing that I wanted to mention, at time of filming, the play and dine option has returned for families who are eating during the second seating. So say you get seated at 8:15, that's when your second seating commences for your dining option for the evening. They're going to give you 45 minutes. Your server will go ahead and get your kiddos' orders in, everything served. The entire experience for your kiddo will be accelerated, and youth activities counselors will be at the front entrance, the main entrance of that restaurant, one of the 3 main restaurants that you're dining in that evening, to be able to check your kiddos in there. So parents will walk their kids to the main entrance, check them in with the youth activities counselors, and then the kids will be escorted into youth activities. And the adults at the table can proceed to have dinner as they would like from there. So it's just a way for kids who have wiggles, it's later in the evening, maybe they just want to get to be with their friends in the youth activity, in the lab or the club, the youth activity space. they may be able just to go ahead and do that if that's what y'all want to do in your dining party. So happy to say that is back on all Disney Cruise Line ships at time of filming. I know that dining on Disney Cruise Line is different than other cruise lines. And so I hope this video has helped you to kind of gain a little bit of an understanding or to build on your understanding of how the Disney Cruise Line dining experience is in 2025. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. I'll hop in there and try to answer them to the best of my ability. I am here to help you make your next vacation that much better. And speaking of people who can help your next vacation be that much better, Give a Little Whistle Travel, the official sponsor of this video. Please, please, please do not miss out on letting Deb and her incredible team help you craft the Disney vacation that you have been wishing for. So check them out at givealittlewhistle.com. If you would like to help support this channel in an increased way, I mean, you're viewing, that's huge. You're subscribing, that's bigger. And you're liking this video, if you've learned it and anything, or if you've enjoyed it at all, that's huge. But if you'd like to continue your support, like increase your support, check out the whole 9 yards Patreon team. They are the most incredible team of people, and I really love getting to hang out in the parks and here in my home studio with them. We do 2 live streams every month that is just for the Patreon team. Plus, I'll pop in and share little videos. I've got a bunch of them here from this cruise up on the site. So check out patreon.com/Denny_Sunderly. As always, you can check out my Amazon storefront with some of my cruise essentials down in the description box. I've got a link there. And please consider following me on Instagram for fun in between all the videos at Denny_Sunderly. I hope that your next Disney Cruise Line vacation is a great one. And I hope you get to eat all of your favorite foods too. Enjoy, everyone. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.